The terrible movie Kevin Costner turned down 2 or 3 times but made anyway. Every now and then, a Hollywood A-lister will talk about how they repeatedly turned a role down, only for it to become one of their greatest parts. Unfortunately for Kevin Costner, this is not what happened to him in the Dishuna Actionus, and he learned the hard way that he should have trusted his gut. By the time Costner had his late bachunus, he had settled into a groove of playing reliable older guys with deep reserves of wisdom in their hearts. He played Superman's noble, self-sacrificing heir dead, Jonathan Kent, in Dishuna Acteen's Men of Steel, and iconic analyst's Navy Commander mentor in Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, and legendary track and failed coach Jem White in Fairland, Issa. However, none of these roles was remotely like the one director Ariel Vromen approached him about in Dishuna Aktsar, and he was initially baffled as to why the Israeli filmmaker thought of him. I don't know why they cast me, Costner admitted to the Toronto Sun in Dishuna Aktsar, during the San press tour in which he told the Yorkshire Post. I kept looking in the mirror, questioning, why me? I'm a cowboy, I play baseball. What kind of character did Vromen want him to play that shocked him so much? Well, to put it simply, a cold-hearted psychopath. The director was putting together criminal, an action thriller about a dead Kia agent whose memories are implanted in the brain of a merciless fucking killer who is the only man with the requisite skills to finish a dangerous job. Vromen pictured Costner, a man audiences have always associated with playing virtuous heroes like Robin Hood and Elliot Ness, as the kind of vicious character who would kill without remorse and threaten to rape a woman while he robbed her house. Naturally, Costner was skeptical. I turned it down 2 or 3 times, Costner confessed, which shows how nervous he was about stepping outside his comfort zone in such a big way. I said, I don't even know why you'd come after me for this. However, after time spent looking in the mirror at his aging, gray-clad face, he realized, you're not in Fandango anymore. His face, all lines and wrinkles, told the story of a life, and Costner felt it could be molded into something darker. Suddenly, I began to think, I can play this guy. I can play this level of violence. So, after trying his level best not to make the movie, Costner did a total akatshuna and agreed to make the movie. When he arrived in London to shoot alongside a powerhouse cast that also included Gary Oldman and Tony Lee Jones, his old muckers from the Tuck days, he had long hair and a beard, but quickly began crafting an unequally harsh and intimidating vision for the character of Jerico Stewart. I had to go into the makeup trailer and create that really severe look. He explained of the decision to give him a skin fade with a tightly cropped buzz cut on top, which perfectly displayed the gruesome head wounds and surgical stitches that hinted his violent past, as well as the skiffy surgery that gave him someone else's memories. Once that was in place, Costner revealed, slowly but surely, Jericho came crawling out. With a sleek grin, he admitted, I start feeling a little bit like Frankenstein. Ultimately, Costner's performance wound up being easily the best goddamn part of the movie, which otherwise felt like one of those high-concept acninationist thrillers that couldn't quite live up to its outlandish premise. Critics rejected it wholesale, and audiences didn't react much better, with the film earning the dubious honor of being one of Costner's worst opening weekends of all time. Perhaps turning down Criminal was the right way to go after all, but hey, at least I had fun playing the villain for a change.